Hey Pisces, welcome in. Welcome to your April 2020 Twin Flame Journey reading for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energies. Not really tied to April. Whenever you come upon this, if it speaks to you, then it may be your message. And if not, you can check out the reading that reflects the one in this series that aligns with your rising sign. These are good for Pisces sun and rising. And if that doesn't work, you can always be a cross watcher and check out the readings for your divine counterparts, sun and rising, because sometimes messages come through for the cross watchers. Just saying. Anyway, I'm using a new deck here. I do send you love, by the way, and I'm holding you all in safety and protection always. I hope this finds you and your loved ones healthy and safe. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. We're just doing the best we can day by day. So I want to bring you some positive messages from Animal Spirit Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Brand new deck, courtesy of those of you who have made donations to the channel. That's what I do. I got this deck. I have another new deck by Denise Lynn, The Sacred Traveler. And I also bought a new tarot deck that I'm studying and getting acquainted with before I start using it. But I'm going to pull two cards out of the Animal Spirit, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. By the way, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you join us. And if you're returning, woohoo, we did it. We got over 5,000. I know, it's so exciting. What beautiful co-creative energy we have going on here, and I just want to thank you for that. For those of you who have been longtime subscribers or new subscribers or whatever, your energy has really been incredible, and I appreciate you. Masculine in this part of the reading, Pisces, just so you know, this is going to be your masculine energy. This is going to be the feminine energy. Feel free to flip it around. That does not invalidate the reading. I am doing a reading for the collective. And there are a lot of beautiful Pisces people watching these videos. And I want you to be sure that it's okay if you're like, well, that whole side that she said was masculine is me. And I think I'm the feminine. Fine. Just flip it around. I just set my intentions. I start pulling cards and then the rest is up to you. Okay, just don't try to force this reading if it doesn't speak to you. That's all. Okay, masculine gets eagle spirit. Spirit has your back. Card 23, 2 and 3 is 5. 5 is about change and kind of chaos, right? A little instability. Spirit has your back. Beautiful energy there for the masculine. And feminine gets flamingo spirit, card 26. Now, I did do a lot of shuffling, and I know these came up pretty close to each other. I've been working with the deck for a couple days, so just want you to know that. But 26, flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. This reminds me in Colette Baron Reed's other deck that I use, the Wisdom of the Oracle, there's a card with a flamingo and it says between two worlds. If you remember, that card is split down the middle and one side is, you know, black and white and the other is technicolor. So it feels very similar in nature. That embracing the in-between, it's like you're not really at center yet. You're sort of between two phases here. And I think it's very interesting that both of these cards are birds, eagle and flamingo, kind of interesting alignment. Had that the other day with a bat and a butterfly, winged creatures too, right? So interesting energy. And now I'm going to pull one card just for those of you who are the Pisces in the connection. This is the card for Pisces. It's coming from Denise Lynn. Gosh. Denise Lynn, Sacred Traveler. Let's take a look at what message is guiding our beautiful Pisces for the month. Oh, beautiful. Wondrous universe, walk in beauty. Wondrous universe, walk in beauty. Kind of has a little bit of a magician-esque feel about it. I like it. All right, show me what wants to come through here for Pisces, masculine, feminine. energies, please, in this connection. Twin flame soulmate journey. What messages are trying to make their way through for Pisces, please? I'm just going to keep shuffling and pulling cards, and then I'll walk you through it. I'm going to need room. I can feel it already. And I'm moving over to the feminine side here, according to my intentions. So before I start to clarify, here's what I see. Masculine shows up in the energy of 5 of Pentacles. That is, it is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but I feel it's less about the sign. I feel it's more about feeling abandoned, a sense of abandonment or being left out in the cold, or on some level not knowing how to access the warmth of the connection. So I will clarify that. Feminine comes through in the energy of the Death card, Scorpio energy. This is all about transformation. It's like shedding a skin, right? It's like getting one layer closer to true self. This card doesn't bother me because though it's difficult and it can often be dark night of the soul energy, look at the white rose on that flag, and the sun is peeking through in the background of all the gray clouds and the death and destruction. There's the sun. So I do feel some heaviness is lifting, some transformation is taking place for this feminine at this time. And it has something to do here, I'm kind of skipping out of order, with the energy of the 5 of Swords, because this is the present energy in the connection. This is how you're showing up. And then this is looking at the masculine's process of this connection, the feminine's process of the connection. And then in the extended, I'll pull other cards for the connection. Okay, so we're looking at the masculine, the past. We had some major shift, some big, something came undone here. But it led to, endings and new beginnings. Aquarius, Capricorn, as above, so below, as below, so above. Kind of something came down and then something new is growing right in its place. And then in the future, we have King of Wands energy. By the way, the Tower is Aries, and I said Aquarius and Capricorn, and this is Aries, Leo, Sag, a little more on the Leo side, but it is about going after what you want. Really, a present, very big presence, very magnetic energy, powerful, sexy, kind of, walks into a room and all heads turn kind of energy. But it's also the energy of just knowing what you want and claiming it. It's that energy. This is the energy of, see that thing over there? That's mine. It's a claiming kind. It can be in its lower vibration. It can be possessive. So we'll have to look at that. But I'm going to leave it at that for now. Feminine in the past, judgment. Second chances here, forgiveness, reconciliation, reunion. And it's interesting because we have Tower and Judgment. I feel like maybe something came down here in the connection and the feminine jumped right in to offer a second chance or seeking a second chance, if that makes sense. And right now, though, there's a transformation taking place with regard to 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords keeps coming up in all these readings lately. And I feel there's been some cosmic shifts away from strategizing, and this is a card of strategy. This is a card of winning at all costs. It's an unfair fight. If you notice, also this guy's got his, looking over his shoulder, so lest he just stabbed someone in the back and he's looking over his shoulder to make sure he doesn't get stabbed in the back. See what I'm saying? There's kind of like gamesmanship there. It's a hollow victory. but it's strategizing in a way that can be manipulative. And I feel that this is a feminine who's letting go of that, who's shedding that energy, whether it's their own energy and how they've, navigated in this connection, or whether they're shedding that energy that's been put upon them. I feel like they're just saying, yeah, no more games. No more manipulation. No more moving the chess pieces around the board so that someone always comes out the winner. And then in the future, we get divine inspiration and passion here, a brand new beginning. That feels so beautiful. And it kind of really floats well with this King of Wands. I almost feel like the King of Wands puts out the call to claim the feminine, and the feminine's like, yep, I'm all in. So I kind of like that. That feels good. But let's look at this masculine right now. 5 of Pentacles, please. What's the 5 of Pentacles about? Yeah, sense of being left out in the cold, wanting reunion, wanting second chances. Maybe looking for forgiveness. Maybe a door was closed in their face. Maybe something, they can't access it because it was shut off, closed off to them. And they're looking for second chances. This is also a card of redemption here. Right? Redemption in that death card. Judgment card. Judgment is also Scorpio. So we have Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. We have a lot of Scorpio energy here. I'm just saying that. I'm moving the cards down so you can see them a little bit better. But I'll have to shift them again. So I have room down here anyway. I'm so oddly into the details today for some reason. It's been happening in every reading. So just FYI. I feel like almost things are just so out of control all over the place, and my energy has kind of been all over the place, which is why I've only been able to roll these out one at a time, because it takes everything to do this front end and back end, and I'm just like every little thing I'm attending to every little detail. Does that make sense? So I hope you will be patient with me. I'm just one of you. Empress. So this is a masculine who is looking for second chances or redemption from the feminine. Empress energy, Taurus and Libra. So something went a little sideways. We know that because we've got this tower here. Maybe this masculine was a bit of a game player. I'm not saying that for sure. If you're here as a masculine Pisces, don't shoot the messenger. If you're here as a cross watcher, own your stuff. Own your stuff. If that doesn't speak to you at all, this just isn't your reading. It's that simple. So I kind of feel like this is a masculine who is out in the cold or feeling unable to access the warmth of the connection and is looking for second chances, forgiveness, redemption, reunion, reconciliation with the feminine. That much I'm sure. I'm going to jump over to the feminine now and look at this death card, the transformation. So we have Scorpio energy here twice. It's interesting. Yeah, I don't think, there was definitely some heartache here. Something definitely went down. I do feel like this feminine has been very patient. This feminine has been very patient. Here's Pisces energy showing up in the reading. Not really communicating, not really needing to, going by their intuition, very connected to their higher self, higher dimensions to better understand what's going on from a spiritual standpoint. They've been very patient about it. The seeds have been planted a long time ago, and this transformation's been unfolding over time. And there's really no need to talk about it. It's an inside job. But it was born out of some some dissatisfaction, some heartache, some heartbreak, some heart heaviness, and possibly third-party energy for some of you. Not all of you, but for some of you, that's very possible. That was on the bottom of the deck, so that's the unconscious energy. What that means is it may not be the focal point, but it's kind of guiding things from underneath, from your shadow, from what you keep hidden. High Priestess also keeps secrets, so that's part of that process. Tower energy in the past here for this masculine. Yep. Wow. End of a painful chapter. The whole kit and caboodle came down. Done. Finito. Finale. Endings and new beginnings. Woo. I may be dealing with Pisces energy where there's an end to a connection and that you are between two worlds for sure. The masculine spirit has your back and the flamingo spirit embrace the in-between. This may be a connection that's going separate ways, that ended, and now what I'm picking up on is that shift. No. World energy, please. Why is the world here? Endings and new beginnings. Yeah. I almost can't talk through this reading. I am just trying to process it all. Wow. Okay. So allow me to pull back a bit and tell you just what I see in this masculine. No matter what the sign is, doesn't even matter. I feel there's a masculine here who is witnessing the end of a connection. It's not this one. It's another one. And it's an end of a painful chapter. It's been a lot. It's been dramatic and intense. But for all intents and purposes, it's over. This is a masculine who is now in the energy of endings and new beginnings in their role as a stable partner. Receiving a brand new gift of commitment and passion. This is new. This is old. And when I say old, I still feel it's kind of happening now. But I feel like what I'm looking at here is a masculine who wants to reunite with their true feminine over here, the Pisces. If you're here as a Pisces feminine, right? If you're here as the Pisces masculine, you're really wanting to access the connection with your true feminine, which is not the person you're with or have been with. So bear with me here. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because while this is going on for this masculine, boom, ground pulled out from underneath, but it needed to happen. End of a painful chapter. The feminine is answering the call of the connection. Yes, I'm right over here. Offering, this is union. This is a second chance at happiness that is not existing for this masculine in another connection. And I love that they're showing up here in endings and new beginnings as the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, just for those who want to know. But it's an energy of the role of a dependable person, it's husband material, it's father material, it's life partner material. It's very 3D, high vibe 3D. So it's almost like they're shifting out of this role in one connection and opening up to it in a brand new connection. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. The passion is the driving force underneath, if you know what the cards underneath the deck mean. And then we've got King of Wands. That, yep, I know what I want. I claim it. It's mine. I'm definitely feeling this reading very strong. Strong energy, powerful energy, major shift. Wow. King of Wands, Chariot, forward motion. I know what I want now. I'm moving toward it. Cancerian energy there in that Chariot. One more card on that, please. Sun. Oh my God. Moving toward happiness. I know now that I know what I want, I'm moving forward. No looking back. Stepping into the sunlight, the happiness, the joy. Protected in my vulnerability with the person that I truly love. Oh my gosh. That's Leo energy there. And yeah, it's a major freaking transformation. Wow. Shedding an old life. Pisces, you guys keep knocking me out week after week. Week after week. For some of you, this will be very connected to the last reading. For others, it's new energy. Wow. Okay. So I know I'm nervous. Can you tell? So that's why the feminine is in this transformation energy and is being patient. It may not just be the feminine's transformation. The feminine is anticipating the transformation of this masculine, coming toward them, not needing to talk about it. But yeah, it's been a heavy heart, and I do think there's been a third-party energy here. I'm not seeing necessarily cheating. I just think there's been another energy involved that had to be factored into the equation. And right now, for the masculine, boom, that's done. Feminine judgment energy in the past here, so beautiful. Yeah, saying, come on in. This feels like an invitation. Knight of Wands. Yes, 2 cards of Sagittarius here. Interestingly enough, this person may be a Sag or have some Sag in their chart, but this can also be the influence of Jupiter. Right now, as I'm talking, we've got like a Jupiter-Pluto conjunction going on, and there's a lot of Pluto here. Pluto. Where else is it? Pluto. Got it 4 times. The Death card twice and the Judgment card twice, and now we have 2 cards of Sag. So that may be the conjunction just weighing. I have to say it. Doesn't matter when you're watching this. That's what energies were in the cosmos at the time. So I do feel that there's fast forward motion because this is a fated connection. There will be no hesitation. When the time is right here, there will be no hesitation, is what the feminine's energy is, because you're my past life soulmate. Oh my God, this reading, guys. 6 of Cups. Feminine knows. Feminine is known all along. All along. Five of Swords. Please explain the Five of Swords here in this present energy for this feminine. Maybe not. All right, I'll play one more, please. Under the deck, there's the World card. So what this feels like to me, 9 of Wands with an underlying energy of endings and new beginnings is that this feminine is in the energy of, like, I know I'm on my last leg here. I'm going to persevere. I don't care if I am dragged over the finish line, battered and bloodied and broken. I will not give up. Endings and new beginnings. I know this is my destiny. I know this is my person. I know we are fated to be in connection, and all this other baby bullshit has to stop. Playing my life small, moving things around the chessboard, to just strategizing, you know? It does feel like it's, I'm being told here that this is a feminine who's literally shedding this energy. Spirit doubled down and said, yeah, this is a big issue. This is a big transformation. So I am calling upon those of you who are here as a Pisces feminine to be aware of that energy within yourself. We're all freaking human. This is a judgment-free zone. I'm not saying anybody's doing anything, you know, with ill intent, but unfair fight's unfair fight. Winning at all cost is winning at all cost. Moving shit around a game board so life works out to your advantage all the time is still manipulation and game playing. And I feel like what I'm being told here is this is a feminine who's like, yep, no more, no more, no more. Done. Coming from a much higher vibration now. Being patient, yes, it's hard. It hurts. It hurts. It weighs heavily. I don't even know that I feel this as a feminine who's hurting right now. I just feel like it all weighs so heavily on their heart. But they're done with this. They're done with looking over their shoulder and waiting to get stabbed in the back, because they've kind of sort of maybe done that in other places. And again, I'm not suggesting anybody's been... there's no ill intent here or evil intent. We do what we need to do to get by. We do what we need to do to survive. And it just feels like this is an old pattern for this feminine. Not giving up on what they know is coming their way, but sort of releasing that Five of Swords, which can be a little bit strategizing things in a way that they always work out to this feminine's advantage. And I think the feminine's like, yeah, I can't do that anymore, but I'm not giving up on this connection. Underneath, endings and new beginnings, but knowing that it's fated, that to some degree, it all in divine time, this connection will come into being. Because Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands on both sides. Death energy on both sides. Judgment energy on both sides. Perfect mirroring here. There you go. Divine gift of passion and the happiness and joy and emotional contentment you've probably been looking for your whole freaking life. That is what is worth shedding this skin. And I know that those of you who are here who this resonates with, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This is not evil energy. It's just like, I can't do it. I can't move it all around anymore. Can't strategize this thing into reality anymore, into being something. When it's ready, it's ready. Because this is what's waiting for you. Oh my gosh, Pisces, seriously, I got really preachy. Yeah, wow, almost a half hour. If this is your storyline, please, the link is below to the extended. I'm going to go there right now, and we'll pick up right here where I pull cards for the connection, your energetic messages to each other, what you're not saying. You might not even know what it is, what energy you're trying to give off. A message to you from your higher self, from spirit, your spiritual team, outcome card, maybe more forward, like the next thing you can expect to happen. Please feel free to follow me there. Otherwise, please stay well, stay healthy, and as I said, I'm holding you in love, safety, and protection and good health always. Deep breath, Pisces. See you on the other side. Bye.